Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks for the beginner. This is like number 22 in this series. With nothing selected, this is the biggest thing that I get questions at. When you have a tool selected, a bunch of your items go away. So with nothing selected, you have your property bar. Now the property bar can custom, and you can change it to, you know, a bunch of different bars, a bunch of different pages. You can make your own. I don't ever fool around with it. I keep mine the size of my laser bed, which is 40 by 28. Then this one I don't really totally understand auto fit, but this one is portrait, this one's landscape, so you could change it and would flip it that away. I don't ever use that. This is all pages. Apply size of page to all pages. I have 2 pages done and they're both 40 by 28. But if I click this and click 8.5 by 11, if I ever want to print anything out on paper, it did it for both pages. And you can change just one page. You can make current page. I want the current page 40 by 28. Now the other page is still 8.5 by 11. So you can have different pages. I don't ever use these. The next thing with nothing selected is your inches, millimeters. You can change it from inches to millimeter, yards, miles. If you're ever doing a great big drawing, you could do it in feet. I designed several years ago a butterfly garden in feet. This is your, and if you ever don't know, you can hover over an item and it'll tell you this is your nudge distance. I learned years ago for laser engravers to have it set on 0.001. That means when you nudge it, it barely moves. Now with that, if you hold down the shift key, it'll move a little faster. If you hold down the control key, it'll actually go slower. That's your nudge distance, but you see they're gone because I've clicked on a font. The next is your duplicate distance. It comes 0.25, default is 0.25 by 0.25. I've never understood this. If we make Control D and make a duplicate, it put it a 1/4 inch up and a 1/4 inch over. I've never have seen the reason for that, so I keep mine set on 0, 0. And the reason for that, I want to make a duplicate. I hit Control D and I can nudge it out of the way and still put, like, well, let's just do this one. I'm going to hit P. I can make a copy of that and then move it. And then if I want it right back, I could just hit P, or I could have nudged it. So that's why I want to be able to do that. The next thing on the board is treat all objects as filled. This is pretty important. If I have a rectangular square and I pick it, I don't have to hit the line. I can hit anywhere inside the box. If I don't have that picked, I'm pressing my mouse button. I have to be right on that line. So I keep everything, treat all objects as filled. Now with nothing selected, there's this plus key, and you can do this. If you're never going to use portrait, if you're never going to use this, or like that, you can delete a lot of the things on your page, auto fit page, and hit, and now all those are gone. They're less cluttered. If you're not going to use it, take it away, because you can always put it back. If you want portrait back, there it is. I keep it like that. I don't really care. Just while I'm here to make this video a little bit better, if I wanted to make the bar, the word bar, I've got my font key. I'm just going to do that. I can make that bold and just that word bold. I can make it italic and I can make it underlined. Just that bar, the word bar. If I want just tips and trick, I can just highlight tips and trick and make it bold without changing the other font. Now, that was the first part, and then we're going to kind of talk about in the next video. So you get when you pick a deal, a freehand tool, you get all your freehand tools. So I'm going to go over that in the next video. Anyway, I hope that these are helping, and thank you for watching.